Okay, now welcome back to Michael Pierce Epic Gaming. This is the second part of the video. I just hit 21. Now let's see where to go to next. Guess we'll go to this quest over here.
That bag is full.
See if the mobs went to level 22, 20, 21, 20. Looks like they didn't upgrade a level ahead of me yet. Oh, that one gave me experience, 620 experience. Alright, so it looks like Urban gives you about 600 and some experience. Oh, it gave you Exalted with Night Fallen. See, it's nice to see different scenery, things that you haven't seen in years due to doing the new continent. Like I don't know when was the last time I leveled in Ashenvale. Heck, it might have been before Cataclysm expansion. Before all this fire and destruction happened, was the last time I was in Ashenvale. One thing I would love to see is just add some little hidden treasures in all the old lands. Some, get us to come out to these old lands even more with just, rather than just the quest, give us a reason to come to these old lands. All this wasted space not being utilized other than leveling. Now we'll see people a lot more in the world now, because like, look, here's another nightborne. A blood elf, but I mean we'll get to see people leveling in the world now because of the allied races. If they keep this up, keep on adding, then I mean it'll make people wanting to level more, and you'll see a lot more things happening in the old worlds. But once everybody hits max level, the currently Legion 110, then it goes back to same old. You go fly around an old zone and there's no one in sight. Let's see how many people are here. So look at this. 32 people in Ashenvale. And that's between... Let's see if I can get it to do max level. 42 people here. One max level here. Yeah. How many people do you think would have been here before these allied races? I can bet you not new 42 people. And heck, that's between 18... Let me see from level 1, see if there's anybody lower than that. Nope, still 42, but... there's probably maybe a handful, if not 2, people here before allied races. So, let's see. I don't know, should I do a dungeon? I guess I can wait in queue. 16 minutes. See if it pops sooner with all these people leveling an allied race. I have no idea what that is. Looks like some type of guild recruit, but the name recruit, I'm not sure. Poor rating or maybe Spanish. I don't. Blacksmith pattern. Well, I don't want to lose my free instant cast, so guess I'll just kill the slime. With all these slimes being here, they should give you a quest to do something about them as well. These things are invisible. I've been getting some different mats. Linen cloth, silk, wool cloth. Nightborne hunter. Yeah, this is good for a while. You know, it also not only does it give the chance for people to see the old lands again, but I mean, with thousands or millions of people, hundreds of thousands, however many people playing, there's a good chance someone can say, hey, I was questing in Ashenvale and this quest was broken, or this. And then they can look and, oh wow, this thing's been broken for 2-3 expansions. But we didn't know that because no one's in these zones, really. You know? And unless you're one of those people who go after achievements, you know, who try to max out their achievement and do every quest they can in every zone, you know, most of the other people, oh, is that a high mountain torn? Yeah, they're a high mountain torn. That's the first torn I've seen. I've seen a bunch of nightborne. Oh, there's a second high mountain torn. No thanks. I'm queued for the dungeon. 14 minutes. There you go, dude. Nope, that's not one. But yeah, having the players venture into the old worlds, they can fix things that might have gone unnoticed. You know, add an expansion after expansion. There might be things that got broken, but because no one's ever in these old zones anymore, that there's no one to say, hey, this doesn't work anymore. Or, hey, I remember this and it's not here. And then players can give feedback like, oh man, now I remember why I didn't like this zone. So-and-so needs so-and-so adjustment. Oh. Like, oh, I didn't like the zone because the respawn rate seemed to be broken. You kill the mob and it took an hour for it to respawn. You know, things like that. And it gives something for people to do until the expansion. Yeah. Pre-order says expect the expansion no later than September. I think the expansion will be around May, June. Maybe July. July at the latest. But I mean, it also depends on how much they have done and what they need to do and how things roll during the beta. You know, is there a change that people discover in beta and it gets a huge backlash? Making them have to change it or fix it, you should say. You know, won't know till beta. Hopefully I get into beta and I can show some beta videos, but we shall see once beta starts. I usually get invited. You know, so, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I get it. Like Legion, I got into the Legion beta right when it was announced.
I must get closer.
Come on. So hopefully I get into Battle for Azeroth beta, and then I can show you some cool content from there. So level 1 so far doesn't seem too bad for the 20s. Oh, I gotta kill some demons from this way. See, now over that way is where the High Mountain Tauren would shine with their extra experience gains. Crafting material, hang on to that. But it's probably only a 1% increase more experience. You know, if you normally would have get 10, you'd get 11 experience maybe. Oh, I didn't get the last hit off. Well, I didn't get a hit off on it, it looks like.
Too far away.
Oh, a quest.
I must get closer.
It's nice seeing people leveling together, though. Yeah, you'd see people leveling when you're in your... You know, when the expansion comes out, like Legion, and everybody leveling from the 100 to 110 lands. But... see everybody level in these lowlands, it's awesome. I hope Blizzard keeps up the good work and keeps on bringing players back, bringing new players. All the hate with each new expansion, like all the naysayers and doomsayers, all that this is Blizzard's last year of work, and they go, well, you can go as far as your imagination takes you.
I need to target something first.
You know, some said, well, where could they go after we killed the Lich King? And then we got Deathwing, then Mr. Pandora, then Warlords, Legion, and now Battle for Azeroth. You know, I hope this game has another 20, 30, 40 years left into it. You know, I don't... Why would you want a game to fail? You know, something you invested so much time into. Playing a tree seedling. You know, why would you want... Oh, because they do a change that you do not like. So then you quit. And you let all that progress, all that time...
I am out of range.
Go to waste because you're upset. Now, I'm not saying you can't be upset about different changes. Just voice your opinion in a calmly and respectful manner. You know, there's no reason to go to the forums screaming, oh, this is only a PvP expansion. Where's all the PvE stuff? I'm not playing. I'm quitting. You guys just don't know what you're doing and blah, blah. Like, they gotta keep... Yeah, they make mistakes with different things. You gotta realize some mistakes, trial and error. Others, it might not have been in their control. Like, take the pre-orders yesterday. Yeah, I feel bad for those who got charged multiple times. And it took me a long time, about 8 hours, before I could finally get a payment to go through. I really wanted to, you know, set up this stuff up and play an allied race and get some videos out to you guys. But I couldn't. Things were messed up. Things were down. So, I mean, it wasn't the end of the world. I went and caught up on The Flash and watched Star Trek Discovery. Caught up on the One Piece anime. Like, gave me time to catch up on other stuff. It was all. I mean, yeah, I would like to have started this character because it's going to take a long while to level. But hey, stuff happens, and yeah, this is the first time that I recall of something like this happening ever with Blizzard. And hey, maybe there's so many players coming back or wanting these new races that uh, it just killed the servers. Like, we won't know. It's all on their side, and no one, maybe hardware malfunctioned or overloaded. All they can do is apologize and try to repair and get things working as fast and as best as they can. Yeah. I mean, it stinks. I work retail. I know we have many guests that come in after doing a return and having it put back in their credit card, come back to us complaining that they tried using their credit card and why isn't the money back on there. And it's unfortunate. It takes days to go back on. I mean, I can't snap my fingers and get you money back. Like, it's all with the credit card companies or the banks and all their procedures. They complain to us, well, you took my money instantly. You should be able to give me it back instantly. Well, I mean, I apologize, but that's just not how it works. And, like, I'm a lonely cashier. I can't snap my fingers and bring you your money back instantly. So, I feel the other players' pain that got charged 3, 4, 5 times. And I'm sure Blizzard will do everything they can to compensate you guys or try to fix it. But sometimes things are out of people's hands. They can't. It's not something that they could control. So we'll see. Hopefully those that were affected gets it fixed promptly. And I hope they're able to enjoy the allied races. I mean, so far they're pretty fun. And the new level scaling it's pretty good. Yeah, it feels like it's taking a little longer to level, but hey, I don't recall ever seeing this area in Ashenvale. Like, this is all new, so it's almost like playing a whole new expansion. Like, I've never done a quest over here before. It looks pretty neat over here. So I just hope as I continue leveling, that I get to see more neat stuff. That it's like, hey, I didn't know this was in the game. Ooh, actually, let me see if I have access to my my vendor mount. Sweet, so I can vendor this junk so I can keep my bags empty and free repair. Well, not free repairs, but instead of having to run to town. So I don't need this. Vendor. There we go. I wish it would have gave us a little bit bigger bags. Like, if you make a level character boost 100 or 110, they at least give you 22 slot bags, I believe it was. I know you don't need a super lot of space for leveling, but I mean, this isn't my first character. And of course, a new player can't make this allied race. But a new player starting off isn't going to start with any bags other than their backpack. And things just, with it being such an old game, things are just expensive. You go to the auction house as a new player, and it's like 20 gold to get a decent sized bag. And I'm at 2 gold right now from playing for about 2 hours. I got a level and I'm probably like 10 minutes out from leveling. Oh, here's my dungeon pop. It took about 20 minutes to wait in queue. Now, I've heard on the forums that people said dungeons have not been worth it and they're a lot harder. So let's see if that holds true to this level range, or if it has more to do with a higher level range. Interesting bear form. High mountain torn. It looks like they got a different look for trying to see the guy. I don't want to pull all the mobs. Yeah, they got a different look than a regular druid. Kind of looks goofy, but doesn't seem too bad damage-wise in here. Let's see, 20, 20, 22. I mean, yeah, we're not one-shotting the mobs anymore like it used to be. But I mean, watching the tank's health, it doesn't seem like it's dropping down too far. Here's a boss, see if it... And... Oh, wow. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. I gotten 4 gold from that mob. So, I mean, dungeons might be worth it for the gold. I honestly wasn't expecting to get 4 gold from a boss. You know, and there's 4 bosses in here. That's 16 gold. You could buy those bags then. The experience for mobs doesn't seem too much lower than the questing mobs. I mean, it's lower, but not by much. I don't know if they changed anything when all the people complaining, or if this is kept the same. Here's another boss. Fire Mage's DPS seems to be another 4 gold, huh? I wonder if the last boss will give more. That's not too bad, getting gold from these dungeons, and I'm only level 21. That should help, so you can get, flying at 40, was it, or 60? So when this dungeon ends, I'm gonna end this video, and I'll start on the video 3. That way the videos aren't just hours long each. Oh, I've been missing some of these quests. Oh, we're in combat. Agreed. See, they didn't up the... They need to up the chest, though, because 35 copper. When the bosses are given gold. See, like, that could be something they can fix. Make the rewards a little better in the chest. You know, don't make it so good that, level 110s are gonna try to be running these dungeons solo and for gold. But I mean, it should be more work. There should be more mats for the low levels. Help them with the professions, to level their professions. Yeah, like, do it like the one Saramar instance. I forget the name off the top of my head, where if you have a profession you can loot and it might give you a buff or it might give you something. Well, they should do something like that with a bunch of the old dungeons. Hey, here's a leatherworking sack right here. You click it and it gives you whatever your current leatherworking mat. So say if you're level 100 leatherworking and you use hide leather or something, you know, then it gives you a bunch of hide leather and allows you to craft something. You know, things like that should be added to the old lands and dungeons. $5 gold from that one. Oh, and look, someone got a set piece. See, and then add like some... I don't know if it's just because it's this dungeon or not. But add set pieces like that to all the old dungeons. I know they're getting rid of tier pieces for the raids for the new expansion because they want people to have better choices with gear. But I mean, see, even another player was asking about, okay, I leveled, and I got counterspell. Which will help with, especially in here, some of the bosses were trying to cast heal. Alright, that's complete. That's mat, that's trash. Trash. I think I did all the quests in here, right? Nope, there's one more. Whoop. Don't know where this crocodile came from, if it was just there or not. I'm already at 26 gold from 2 gold doing one dungeon. So maybe do dungeons for a little experience and the gold do questing for the experience. And you don't have to worry before these level changes. If you would have leveled like 2-3 times in the dungeon, you'd come out in the zone you're questing in, and all the quests are green or gray now. Don't give experience for you anymore. You know, and my bars are moving pretty decently. It's not the worst experience, and I mean, we're not... See, like, that I could have counterspelled. Whoop. Doesn't seem. Blah. The dungeon doesn't seem like it's too long. Seems about right. I mean, you do a little bit of dungeon and then do some questing. Dungeon and questing. Oh, it's gonna run out, so. Goodbye, snake. Man, and then another thing, like, I wouldn't remember where to go for these old dungeons. Other than trying to follow the map. I hope we do the Devourer. Gives us an extra boss and gear and gold. Oop. I almost missed that. Yeah, guys, this is pretty fun. Like, if you guys are tired on your mains and like, I want to do something different, you know, make an allied race. You know, it doesn't have to be your new main. And hey, this is going to be the second mage I have. But I mean, my other mage is Alliance, and it's Frost. So, you know, if you got a fire mage that's Horde, then make Alliance, Arcane, or Frost mage. Do something like that. Try the new level scaling. Gloves. Sweet, I won some gloves, but I'm putting these for healing. But yeah, try it out. You know, don't force yourself trying to do the world quest that you're tired of doing each day. You know, go out, see the old lands. You know, like I said when I was questing earlier, that one land I've never done a quest there. Seen some stuff I've never seen before. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more areas like that I'll go to and I'm like, wow, when was this put in the game? Oh, it's been there the whole time? Or, oh, they added it in Cataclysm? You know? Or, oh, this is only something that you see if you do all the quests in this land? You know, and you always out-leveled the land, so you never got to see it. Now you can, so... Go level. And there's 4 choices. You don't have to level all 4. You know, I plan on doing Nightborne this one, and then when my friend can play, we're going to be doing Void Elves together. On the Lion side. You know, when he's not on, I'll be leveling my Nightborne. And by the time we're done, I'll have 2 more characters. Expansion is at least 4 to 5 months away, guys. So that's 4 to 5 months of doing something. If you're tired of raiding, or if your group only raids once a week and you see yourself logging on, getting angry over dumb things, that either take a break from WoW or take a break from that character. And you don't even have to worry about the artifact weapon. Sorry, I was reading what he said. You don't even have to worry about the artifact weapon at these levels. Yeah, it's gonna stink once I get the artifact, and you gotta collect artifact power, but with artifact knowledge, at 55, I believe it was. And then the quest that rewarded artifact power, that quest that only gave you like 100 artifact power before might give you 1,000,000 now. And it's real easier to catch up. Now, you're not going to catch up to your main in a day, but I mean, you might be surprised what you can do within a week. You won't be that far behind. All looking for raids out for the new raid. You can do look for raid. There's, the Broken Shore gives gear. Argus gives gear pieces that drops. That you collect, collect stuff on Argus, and for 650 you turn it in and you get a 910 or higher if it Warforges or Titan Forges piece of gear. And next thing you know, you're high enough to queue. You need like 890, I believe it was, to queue for looking for raid. Then there's like 12 bosses. I'm sure you'll get at least 1 or 2 pieces of gear from it, hopefully. And then there's the world boss, and if you have the double extra roll tokens that gives you 2 chances, I mean, that doesn't mean you're gonna get it. I've taken my main, and I don't think I've gotten any gear on my main from a world boss, from even a double roll. It's always been like artifact power extra, but I mean, that artifact power will help you, though. Help your artifact. And then before you know it, the expansion will be out. Then you can decide on what you want to do, who you want to level. To 120, the new cap. So turning in those quests might give me another level. So doing a dungeon gives you about a level. Before you probably got 2 levels, maybe 3 out of it. So it is cut in half. But the mobs are still killable. They're still doable. I mean, we haven't wiped or no one's died yet. I hope they give us some more buttons to click. Like, I like having some options. You know, I don't mind the proc stuff.
I am awake at last.
Shoulder, but I got the heirloom shoulder, so. Now they're turning the quests. And yeah, I'll definitely ding. Oh yeah, and then you get the bag. 28 necklace. I got a neck. But I mean, that's the 31 copper. 22. Yeah, that's about another 1 goldish. Worth of trash to vendor. And then whatever these give as rewards. Not too bad. You know, 42 gold from 2. So I made 40 gold in here so far. See what these give. I'm gonna give copper. Or silver, I mean. There you go, I got a level on some in here. Alright, so this will be the end of this video. Go in a safe spot, so I'll stop this video here and then I'll make a part 3. Continue right when we left off right here. This is Michael Pierce with Epic Gaming, and see you soon.